What's up, guys? It's me here, Pooh Bear 253, and I thought I want to chat with you guys, but I also gotta fix my lunch. So guess what? You guys are gonna watch me fix my lunch. Fix my lunch. Ooh, ooh. All right. Anyway, so this video is just basically gonna be me chatting and talking about awesome artists that I have worked with, and I just want to give them a shout out. So, first of all, I don't know what that is. You never know with vegetables, there's always something on them. First of all, my last baby I just got is my little Aria, and she was created over at Priceless Reborn Nursery by Latoya, or Toya for short. And I just want to shout her out and just let you guys know that her communication was on point. She was there with the work in progress pictures, and she delivered when she said she was going to deliver. So I would definitely recommend Latoya for anyone that was interested in getting a baby from her. Her work is spot on, you guys. She's definitely going to be an artist that's going to be a force to be reckoned with, because where's my knife? Here we go. Because she is doing everything right. Her customer service was on point. You know, she asked, what I wanted, and we tried things out, and I asked for her professional opinion, and she gave it to me, because, I trust my artists. Like, if I'm getting a baby through you, I trust you. So yes, she was awesome. So I just wanted to shout out Latoya over there at Priceless Reborn Nursery. And little Aria had a wonderful first night home. She's in the crib right now in her spot where I showed you guys on Facebook. So that's where she's at right now. And I am just loving her to bits. And her little nickname is going to be Cat Eyes, because those green eyes are just so shockingly green and pretty. So she's my little cat eye baby. And I was looking at Duchess. Duchess is my cat, my girl cat. And she kind of has the same color eyes. Even Duchess' eyes isn't as bright as Aria's eyes. So that's going to be her nickname, my little cat eye girl. So, yeah, so I have nothing but good things to say about Latoya. And girl, just keep up the good work. When you big and famous, girl, and I just know you're going to just keep that down to earth personality, because they are just really awesome. I really like them, and I enjoyed watching Messiah and Oriah getting into mischief last night, trying to write a letter because they wanted sweet, sugary snacks and sweets and Snicker bars and Snicker bars and sweet candies and treats for their snack instead of the crackers that they got at they day. So I really enjoy y'all little role play videos, and I just find it just adds extra cuteness to it and funniness to it. The fact that they talk with their pacifiers in, I just find that hilarious. That's so funny to me. But anyway, so that is one artist I want to shout out. My next artist I want to shout out, it's my first and favorite artist who's finally decided to grace us again with her presence in the Reborn community, and that's Miss Yogi over at Eternal Hugs Nursery. And I have my first few customs through her. Yogi was on point with work in progress. Communication was on point. And when she said she was going to deliver, she did. And most of the time she did deliver before she said she was going to deliver. So I have no complaints about Yogi's customer service. If something was wrong, she fixed it. No problem. And whatnot. And she made sure that her customers were happy. Well, I can only speak for me, so I'm speaking for me. And I'm pretty sure if she made sure I was happy, she made sure all of her customers were happy. And next, even though this was like a giveaway baby, but I want to shout out Stephanie Ortiz. I know everybody probably like, what? But I know there's some little feud going on supposedly between us, but there's no feud on my end. Like I say, I hopefully cleared my name, and there was a misunderstanding, and I know Stephanie probably won't see this video, but anyway, my baby that I won from her, which was my Coco Malou kit, you know, she was on point with work in progress pictures, and she sent me pictures of her and asked me, you know, what I would like and stuff, and she was very professional, and it was a pleasure working with her. Like I say, it's not like it was a custom or anything. It was a giveaway baby, but the experience was still very pleasurable, and her box opening was very nice. Oh, and that's something else for my other artists. I want to shout out. I'm trying to focus and say things at the same time. I really enjoyed my box opening from Stephanie, and I enjoyed my box opening for Aria from Latoya. Okay, that should be enough of that. And it's just really the icing on top of the cake when, you know, extra thought goes into it. Not, you know, when you do the little extra details and you go the extra mile to pick out things that, you know, you do your research and see what your Reborn mommy likes, what's her dislikes. Like I say, and you can just tell when that little extra detail is put in there. And next I want to shout out Janae Avery. She created my little mini peanut, and she was, I mean, just on top of it. I just really had just zero problems with my little peanut, with her customer service and everything. It was just on point. I mean, I would message her because we were corresponding for a while because I wanted a baby from her, but when I was ready, she was in the middle of doing another baby, so she was like, I won't be able to start your baby until, I'm thinking, wasn't it June or was it July or whatever, but we were talking like months before that and getting ideas together and stuff like that, and she was always right there responding, you know, asking, you know, what she thinks and whatnot, and she let me know. So my experience with all the artists that I've mentioned has been nothing but pleasurable, you know. And even if it was something that did come up, it was handled, it was fixed, and you know, and that's just it. So is that all the artists that I've like had, like, cause like me, when I do customs, like the only baby that had like custom stuff on her was, what's her name, Emily, cause she just had like some of my little moles and stuff and little white spots on, like I have a white little spot on my foot, I have a mole on my foot that Yogi put on there because I sent her to Yogi to be fixed up because she needs a little extra life to her and whatnot. So yeah, so basically this is just from me as a collector, just thanking all the good artists out there that have good communication. Like I say, if you are an artist that have good communication and you work and you try your very best to please your customers, you know, kudos to you. And I just want to let you know, from me, it does not go unnoticed. It is very much appreciated, and it just makes the experience just that much more pleasurable, you know. Let me see. You're gonna hear water because I have to rinse off all my lettuce and stuff. So I just wanted to say that, you know, because I know a lot of artists feel underappreciated, and it shouldn't be that way. And it just seems like there's this divide with demanding customers and busy artists, and you know, prototype artists and artists that have a lot on their plate and whatnot. And I am a very understanding Reborn. My thing is just be upfront about it. Don't say it after the fact. Like just say, hey, I got a lot going on. It's gonna be a while. Just be honest. Don't say, oh, she's gonna be done in February, and February comes and goes, and she's not. So just be honest. Like just be truthful, so we'll know. You know, I'm pretty sure most artists do that. They let their customer know when. For me, like I said, I guess I just lucked out and just never had to wait years to get my babies done, because all the artists that I've gotten my babies from, you know, there was no time frame. There was, okay, here's the kit, here's my first payment, and when she's done, let me know, you know. So I don't know if that's just a new artist thing, because I've been hearing a lot of reborn artists saying that, you know, they won't finish it all until it's paid off. And I'm guessing for the high end artists, I guess I can understand that, whatnot. And I'm guessing, like, you know, if I ever wanted to get a high end doll, I'd have to pay it off, but before the baby is done. But I've never had to do that, so I don't know. So I tell you one thing, Latoya is, you guys watch out for her, because she's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with, because 6 months in, and when I tell you, Aria has the most details I've ever had on a doll. Like, she really went into details with the modeling and the capillaries on the cheeks, and just her lips are to perfection. Like, everything on her is just on point. Her nail beds, her tip nails, perfection, absolute perfection. That's somebody that's just been doing it for 6 months. So could you imagine what her work's gonna look like years from now? Y'all gonna be like in a waiting line. So I'm trying to get my money together now, so I can get my baby, because she's gonna have a waiting list, you know. So yes, like, I have nothing but good things to say about the artist. And also, oh, I forgot one artist, Jody Slater. Like I said, even though there were issues with the paint, she still was a very she really communicated with me, let me know what was going on, and she sent me, well, I think, well, did I get a work in progress picture? I know she showed me what she looked like at the end. I don't remember if I got work in progress pictures, and I really don't remember. I really don't. I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember, but her communication was great, and even with the issues that had, you know, it couldn't be resolved, and you know, she was great with refunding my money, and I am just hopeful that the issues with the paint, I'm hoping she figured that out so she wouldn't have any more issues, you know. So me, I have no reason to lie on anybody. I'm a good-hearted person. I mean no wrong or ill will towards anybody. But, you know, I just had to get to the bottom of the issue at hand. And that's just how it had to be handled. So, you know, there's no way am I bashing Jody. I didn't feel like I was bashing her or anything. I just was saying what was going on with my doll. And I just don't see anything wrong with that. So, but that, you know, people are going to agree or disagree. And that's just how it goes. A lot of people like to just push it under the rug, don't say anything. But that's just not me. I would rather say something, because just like Khalil said, she with Bountiful Baby with her kit, with that Reborn kit, the kneecaps was coming off. It was weeks. She didn't get no response, but as soon as she posted a picture on their Facebook page, they responded immediately. The picture was taken down because, of course, you don't want your business being hurt. So my thing is, if you don't want your business being hurt, handle your business. I mean, point blank, end of story. Back up your work and do what you say you're going to do. Like, end of story. And then you won't have any problems. Trying to see anything else I want to chat about. Shaking off my lettuce. I would put it in the spinner, but I don't feel like putting it in the spinner. It's just going to be a little damp this time. So, yeah. So, that's just my take on it. So, I just wanted to chat with you guys while I'm cooking. These are my bowls that I put my salads in. So, I put my veggies in there, and then I'm going to rinse my tomato and cut up my tomato. I'm having 4 salads this week instead of 3 because I didn't eat any salads last week because it was a short week. And I just didn't feel like cleaning the vegetables and everything. But my body definitely noticed. Like, it definitely noticed. Just eating the little healthy choice little meal. That's it. I didn't have carrots or anything. I was hungry. I was like, oh, this is not working. I need more food in my life. My eggs are boiling now. Hubby put those on for me. So shout out to the artists out there that understand, and that, just have good customer service. It does not go unnoticed. And we, as Reborn Mommies, really do appreciate it. And like I say, they do. I can imagine they have Reborn Mommies out there that are just nasty and just rude and just don't care about you or your life and stuff like that. But don't, like I say, just because you have a bad experience with this Reborn Mommy, don't take it out on the rest of us. And the same goes towards the artist. Just because you've had a bad experience with this artist, don't take it out on any new artist. Everybody is different, to each his own. And once you realize that, because everybody's going to have experiences. They can be positive, they can be negative. Somebody's positive experience may be somebody's negative experience. Everybody's different. Everybody's patient level is different. That's why, to me, I just feel you choose a few artists that you like and you know how they operate and you enjoy their work and just work with them. And like I said, you have a negative experience, learn from it and move on. And, don't take it out on the next person. I guess is what I'm trying to say. And yeah. So, I'm the type of person that I just don't like, it's life. You're going to have disagreements. People aren't going to agree. People are going to get mad at each other and things. But I like to try my best to resolve issues if there are issues and whatnot. And I just hate the fact that, there's like a rift between, me and my friends and Jackie and Stephanie now. It just shouldn't be that way over a disagreement or not necessarily a disagreement. It was more like a misunderstanding. Really and truly, that's what it was a misunderstanding. And I just want to say, was I not clear? And I just wanted to say, if I was not clear in that video when I was talking about prototypes before people, I wasn't referring to Jackie in that video. I was referring to a friend. Like I say, Crystal has already made her video about it. That was the person I was referring to. And I just wanted to say, if I was unclear in that video of who I was referring to, because I said I have a friend, and then I said, I came across a Facebook post that reminded me of the situation that I wanted to talk about. So I just didn't realize that it wasn't clear. So if it wasn't clear, I'm clearing it up now. So that's something, experiences. You always live and learn. Like I say, from now on, when I make videos, I have to make sure really clear about what I'm talking about. Because sometimes things get taken the wrong way, and then it just blows up into a big hubbub over nothing. So yeah. So my only apology is to the fact that I'm sorry if I was unclear in that video. But anyway, but like I say, that's done and over with. Nothing can be done about that now. There we go. Look at this delicious tomato. Yummy. I know you want some of my tomato. I know you want some of my tomato. Oh, yes, I did. I was about to say, did I buy my carrots? Yes, I did. I did buy carrots. Where are they, though? Oh, I see my carrots. All my fruit season vegetables. Those are the old ones, so I'll make sure I eat those first. So these are my cowettes. Did you put a timer on the eggs? No. Nope. Well, you put them on right when I started, and this video is now at 21 minutes, so that should be done. Whoop. So I've just been sitting here gabbing and chatting with you guys. I just wanted to give a thumbs up to all the awesome artists out there that, you know, do their best to provide good customer service. And to add on to that, any reborn mommies out there that have outlandish expectations and bother your artists and give them headache, stop doing that, because you're just making it bad for everybody. Like I say, if you're the type of person like my wonderful sister, she knows that she is not a patient woman. So she's upfront with her artist, saying, hey, I need to know when she's going to be done. And, you know, we agree on this and such and such and such. And the artist will let her know. And she was like, if it's going to be a problem, just let me know up front. Because it's just like once you've been in the hobby a while, you learn what you can take and what you can't take, your likes and dislikes. And you just have to know yourself. And if you know that you are impatient and you can't wait 2 years to get a baby, don't set yourself up for that. And you know, like I say, that's just not for you. You just have to, hopefully, if you want a baby from that type of artist, like Kat said in her video, you just have to fight over them on eBay, you know, when they put them up. So, hey, that's just how it goes, I guess. I tell you, I don't have to worry about that because those high-end babies are just not in my price range. And I probably will never get one in this century. Not century. Lord, I ain't going to be here in a century. In this decade. I don't know. Because that's just some serious money. And me and my hubby have, you know, financial goals we're trying to reach. So that's how that goes. Let me see. You guys can't. I don't want to tip over. Can't see me cutting my vegetables. Let's see. Anything else I want to chat about? I like this. You know, I can chat with you guys and be productive at the same time. That is just aces for me. Because I hate it, honestly, when I get so wrapped up in Reborn World and I like neglect things that I need to do around the house or whatnot. Then I have to force myself to get up, and I'm angry because I still want to be engulfed in the Reborn world, you know, especially after just getting a new baby. I'm responding to comments and things like that, and it just gets to, if you don't watch it, you know, you'll just be sitting there for hours. And that's what I was doing yesterday after I did her box opening. And once it was open, and you know, I just was sitting looking and oogling over her and just couldn't get myself to get up and be productive. So I opened her around 2 o'clock, and I just sat there in the room looking at her and watching her box open the video, and I didn't like leave the room until like almost 7 o'clock. So I was like, oh, you really end up in a trance sometimes, and you just can't break that internet trance. That's for anybody. Like on the internet, like it's endless. There's always something new to look at, something new to look up. Oh look, it kind of looks like a heart. Look at there. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day. This one too. Happy Valentine's Day. It's a heart tomato. Aww. I want to take a picture of the heart tomato. Alright, let me hold it. Try not to get tomato juice on my... There we go. Now I have a picture of my heart tomato. Anyway, and I agree with you, sis. I love the fact that you can take pictures while videoing. That's fun. So like I say, this video is going to be long, and who knows when you guys are going to see this video. My cell phone didn't charge last night, so I'm using my tablet. And it's probably about to get close to dying after doing this video. So, I had to force myself to get on up and start getting my lunch together, and then I'll go probably do a changing video with Aria. And I just want to give another shout out to Latoya. You know, like I say, phenomenal, baby. You know, phenomenal communication, work in progress. You know, it just was a pleasure. And all the artists that I mentioned earlier, it was a pleasure working with them. Like I say, this hobby is definitely, what was the word they used? A privilege. Because not everybody can afford it. Shoot, I barely can afford it. I don't have any kids or any outstanding bills, except for just one student loan we're trying to pay off, and that'll be paid off. Hopefully, well, it will be paid off by May, but we're hoping to pay it off earlier. We just got our income tax. The whole thing is going to it, plus the regular payment that we would pay on it monthly. So, I am gritting my teeth, but you have to pay your bills. It's a necessary evil. You have to pay your bills. There you go. I just feel like our community would be such a much better place, you know, if everybody just respected each other's opinions and like, hey, agree to disagree, move on. You don't have to make hateful videos and such, but to each his own. You can, and that's another thing, you can't tell people what to do. It's a free country. So you just have to grit your teeth and be like, man, I didn't like that, but can't do nothing about it. It's life. That's just how it works. Put some cheese on top. Oh, here's some cheese. I just sprinkle a little cheese in there. Then I'm gonna dice up my eggs and put in there. So, like I said, this is going on 30 minutes. I think we have chatted for enough time. Just one more shout out there. And shout out to the good artists out there. Shout out to the good Reborn mommies that, you know, that don't hound their artists every 5 minutes. You know, and I figured like if we just respected each other and treated each other nicely, our little community would be just such a much better place. But again, like I told somebody else, this isn't Pleasantville. Everybody's not going to get along. And it sucks, but it's reality. I mean, it is what it is, y'all. You just gotta You just gotta keep it real sometimes. It just is what it is. We are all different, and we're just not always gonna agree. And you can't force somebody to see your side. You can't force somebody to agree with you if they don't. And that's their right to agree or not. We have peaches. We have nectarines. And I don't remember, it was called a red pear or something like that. So those are my fruits that's going with my lunch on Monday. Or probably just 3, not all 4 of them. But I'm going to go ahead and rinse all of them off. But I thank you. I appreciate and applaud all the awesome artists out there. Like I said, I can't say enough for the artists that make it a pleasurable experience, for the artists that put the time and effort into box openings and make them special for us, because for some Reborn Mommies, it's more than just a collection. It's something deeper. It's a connection and something that we hold dear in our hearts. And for the artists that understand that, thank you. And you are just know that your hard work does not go unappreciated, because I know I couldn't do it. I wouldn't have the time or the patience to do it. So I'm just so happy that there are people out there that I can, I don't know, rent their time to create these beautiful babies for me. And I know a lot of artists have been saying, Reborn Mommy, stop acting so entitled. You don't own us. And I don't feel that I own anybody. Not even my husband. Like, everybody is a unique individual, free to express themselves and, do what they want. If it's something good, hopefully good consequences. If it's something bad, you're going to have bad consequences. Sometimes, maybe not. You just never know. But, I just try to live my life and just be a good person, be fair, and just be kind to everybody. So that's all I have to say. My story, my moral of the story is be kind to each other, be respectful of each other, and we're going to be all right. All right. So thank you so much for watching, and look forward to a changing video with Little Miss Aria Pooh, Little Miss Cat Eyes. All right. I had fun chatting with you guys. Did you guys have fun chatting with me? This was fun and productive at the same time. All right. Thanks for watching. Mwah. Love you guys. Peace. Bye-bye.